welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Kings. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, the journey of a new season starts now. Let's see if the work from the offseason pays off. Kings, Cavs is next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Paul George out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Thompson, and it's O'Neal in at the five. And for Sacramento, Paolo Banchero is out there with Anthony. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Kuzi in at the point. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Here's Stockton. Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Banchero against Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so George will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Stockton, the pass to O'Neal. Now Durant. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Out to the wing. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson right side. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Durant with another miss. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. The free throw drops for Banchero. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. He's off on the second.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Stockton, pass to O'Neal. Count it! 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. George with it, picked up by DeRozan. Thompson passes to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Pass to Stockton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
First free throw's good. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Good on both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
DeRozan passes to Kuzi. It's deflected. Here's George. He can't hit that time. Banchero against Durant. 2 points. That one goes.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Here's Stockton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Takes the three. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
George outside. Pass to O'Neal. Count it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Kings trail by 3. Sacramento calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
6 through. Let's hear it.
Once again, fans.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third is Damian Lillard, and of course Paul George.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Anthony, the pass to Kuzi. Banchero outside. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. To the middle. The fader. Nice shot by Durant.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Pass to Chamberlain. DeRozan outside. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will two-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
Stockton, pass to O'Neal. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's George. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 3. Chamberlain, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Stockton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. Look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds. There is big room for improvement.
First one falls, and the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kuzi. No points so far. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Durant.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Down low. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew. That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew. Once more, fans, another big round of applause for your Kings
trail by 5.
Dance team.
Kuzi, the pass to Banchero. George against Anthony. Ooh, nice D from George.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Kuzi. No points yet. Thompson with a steal. In transition, here they come. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. To the inside, Chamberlain. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Apparently, apparently he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Here's Thompson. Second chance shot, and the basket is good. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hits a three-pointer.
You know, in the past, he's actually battled soreness with that shooting elbow, but judging from the distance on that one, it's feeling pretty good.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Thompson. Now George. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Anthony. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. The shot, no good. Ooh, nice D from George.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Elbow shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Throws it up high. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that's executing an alley-oop if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these highlight reel plays.
Durant against Anthony. Durant, the pass to Yao. Here's Stockton. They get it back. Kicks it to George. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Stockton. Just 4 to shoot. They shoot again. Rebound by Sacramento. To the paint. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Here's Stockton. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. And Cleveland another three.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, nice D from George.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Tipped away. Here's Big Cat, still without a bucket. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Inside. DeRozan with the rebound. Kings trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first. Unseld, can't hit. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Durant's shot is off. Here's Big Cat, defended by Thompson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Cleveland leading by 8. Cleveland calls timeout.
Cleveland. Substituting on the court.
And Cleveland has possession. 8-point game. Rose up top, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Champ. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Westbrook. And it's good. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cleveland leading by 9. Rose outside. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Cleveland has possession. Shot clock at 6. Turnaround Jay. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
17.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Champ. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Anthony. And he gets that one. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead. Rose against Westbrook. Rose with the bucket.
Rose.
For 3, Anthony. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Derrick Rose is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Champ in at the three, the small forward. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Banchero. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Cleveland leading by 6. Rose outside.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
First team foul. Into the lineup for your Kings, Jason Kidd.
Kings on D. Rose right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Kings trail by 6. Here's Big Cat. Pass to Kidd from downtown. Here's Chamberlain. And he dunks it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Here's Big Cat, defended by Lillard. The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Pass to O'Neal. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. Here's Big Cat, defended by Lillard. Here's Big Cat. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Lillard looking around. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Big Cat. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got his first points of the night.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Cleveland calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
substitutions here.
For your 9-1-6 crew.
Here's Rose. Five on the clock. Unloads from 13. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
From 8 feet away. And that one's long.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Nice shot by Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Here's Kuzi. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Unseld. Nails the baby hook.
Unseld.
Cleveland leading by 4. Rose outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Chamberlain, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Thompson left side. Back to Rose. Six to shoot. Here's Durant. The shot, no good. Kings trail by 4. To the right side. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Kidd. And it's blocked. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Kuzi, defended by Thompson. Kuzi, pass to Banchero. Misses the jumper from the wing.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You'll just have to stay with it here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Kings making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kings trail by 7. Timeout called. Sacramento.
If you want a free t-shirt, you gotta make some noise!
Kidd, the pass to Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And Banchero drops them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Stockton. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by the Kings. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Banchero. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Third team. At the line for the Cavaliers, number 8, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
It's stolen away. Here's Stockton. Down low. Here's Yao.
Cleveland foul. Number 8. Second personal foul.
And Sacramento making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
For your Kings, Russell Westbrook.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. 3-pointer. Yeah, with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Thompson. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
The 3. The shot by Kuzi, no good. Cleveland leading by 7. To the left wing. DeRozan brings the double. Here's Stockton. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. DeRozan outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Anthony with it. Shot left block. Uses the glass to drop it in. Anthony's got 9 points.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Now here's O'Neal. To the wing on the left. Here's Stockton. Anthony grabs the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Goes back up. And the layup is good. 12 points for him. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Stockton. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
To the middle. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Here's Stockton. 7 points in the game. Pass to Yao. Rebound by Sacramento. Chamberlain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lets it go. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
So both teams making some changes here. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Cleveland leading by 4. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
That's what you call filling the lane to perfection. Anthony with the quick hitting bucket.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Yes, sir. You can count on Dame from deep.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Westbrook. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Damian Lillard picks one up.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers. The guys who want to be held accountable make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
First free throw is good.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Westbrook. tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. Chamberlain's got 10 points in the quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
DeRozan against George. Takes a three. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Cavaliers ball.
Lillard passes to George. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three.
Oh, he had it rolling in the first quarter, but now he can't buy a bucket.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Stockton pass to Yao. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Yao's got his first 2 points of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 1.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Stockton. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Stockton's got 9 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Westbrook. Over Lillard. And the basket by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sacramento on top, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter, a difficult one for Sacramento. They tried to get their legs under them and establish at least a little momentum, and at their lowest point in the period, they were facing an 11-point deficit. The second quarter went a lot better for them, and they got right back where they wanted to be before the half and now hold the 1-point lead. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team we want to bet against, at least not.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Kings leading. We've got Banchero, and it's Big Cat in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Oh, nice shot by Kuzi.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Stockton. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Kuzi, pass to Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Carroll, Chamberlain. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Stockton. Now O'Neal. And it's rejected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Stockton, guarded by Banchero. To win the run. Here's O'Neal. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Thompson. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Banchero.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
He got a piece of it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Stockton. 9 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points. Stockton's got 11 points. The Kings lead by 8. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Big Cat. Westbrook with it. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rose with it. Pass to Champ. Fade away. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wes Unseld taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Russell Westbrook. So he gets them both. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
A second to shoot. Rebound by the Kings.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Durant. The jump hook. And Banchero with a nice bucket inside. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Sacramento foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
That free throw is good from Thompson. It's both from the stripe. And so Banchero will bring it up for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Kidd. Pass to Unseld. Poke loose. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Here's Champ. He's got 13. Outside Durant. Launches it. Rebounded by Unseld.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
Excellent possession by this basketball team. Set DeMar for an easy opportunity inside.
Rose outside. "11 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Great scorers know how to knock in free throws. DeMar DeRozan, not the guy you want to foul.
Anthony's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan hits them both.
Now, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew. Get loud once again for your Kings Youth Dance Team, everyone.
Lillard passes to Champ. Rose up top. Pass to Champ. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Unseld's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's DeRozan. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Rose. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Champ. 13 points in the game. Yao passes to Lillard. Here's Rose. Banked it in off the glass. Rose has got 6.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Blocked. Lillard right side. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Kings lead by 9. Pass to Anthony. Here's Kidd. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rose outside. Here's Champ, defended by DeRozan. Here's Champ. He's got 13. Going inside. Oh, wow!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the The officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Lillard outside. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Anthony. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now here's Rose. He has 6. And the bucket is good. Rose has got 8 points.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And the Kings call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
DeRozan passes to Unseld. Now DeRozan. He's got 14. DeRozan off the bounce. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Yao. Pass to Rose. And here's Lillard. Here's DeBusschere. He's guarded by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Oh, he picked him clean. And he lobs it up top. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's DeBusschere. No made baskets yet. Back to Lillard. Pass to Champ. 6 to shoot. Here's Rose. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. And yep, it's good. Yao's got 6 points.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Kuzi, the pass to Anthony. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Tipped. Here's Lillard. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. DeRozan outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Pass to Kidd. The teardrop. Rose grabs the board.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Rebound by Sacramento. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You know, averaging over a
14 fouls.
half dozen free throw attempts a
At the
game for
line
his
for your
career. I mean,
Kings.
Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. That one's no good.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Cleveland, Paul George, 2 shots.
That's good from George.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
George hits them both. And here's Westbrook. He's got 7. The 3 is up. A nice shot by Big Cat. Big Cat's got 7.
Number 17.
And so it's Sacramento closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Derrick Rose. Kevin Durant is out there with Paul George. And it's Yao in at the 5. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. On defense, the Kings. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Rose. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight from 20 feet. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. And the Kings lead by 11.
You know, Melo, anytime he takes a jumper, you consider it a very good offensive trip down the floor.
Westbrook against Rose. Pass to Yao. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Rose outside. Shoots over Westbrook. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Big Cat. Here's Chamberlain. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Big Cat. Can't drop it in from the right block. Rose against Westbrook. Rebound by Sacramento. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
First one falls.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen, and boy, good night when he starts to cook.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Anthony. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain. He's off on that one.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll hammers it home.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Ben Carroll wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Thompson outside. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Westbrook. Count that one.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Russell Westbrook. That mid-range ability, just where he is so confident and comfortable.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard passes to O'Neal. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Westbrook taking his time here with the drive and finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
Lillard against Westbrook. Shoots. Lillard can't get it to go.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
For 2, Carmelo Anthony.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 13. It's George on the wing to the paint. Outside O'Neal to the wing, right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot won't fall.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now here's O'Neal. Defense right on him. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Tries again. It's tipped. They recover it. Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
I love the urgency KD plays with. This guy works hard to convert every time.
Here's Big Cat. Puts it up. Pulls in another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Lillard. 4-3. George, no good.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to Big Cat. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings, number 17, taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so George will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers, trailing by 17. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. Durant, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Ben Carroll, and he drives in. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Ben Carroll can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Now here's O'Neal. Rebound by Sacramento. Chamberlain's
a perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Thompson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And Cleveland making a change here. And Cleveland has possession. 19-point game. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain pulls it in. Stockton's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Here's Kuzi. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. The Kings making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in.
DeMar DeRozan.
Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Chamberlain passes to Kuzi. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And they call an illegal screen here.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. George against Anthony. Second chance effort. Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thompson with it. Pass to Stockton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Assist goes to
Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento leading by 20. Here's Kuzi. And the shot goes in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Now here's George. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Chamberlain. Van Caro outside. Here's Kuzi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Deflected. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Stockton. Pass to George. Here's Stockton. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Chamberlain. Back to Banchero. Over Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
For Sacramento, Paolo Banchero, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Stockton. Rebound by Sacramento. Unseld's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And that one drops for them.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Lillard. Lets it fly. And that one's good. DeBusschere.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Kuzi. Banchero outside. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Thompson. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's DeBusschere. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Banchero.
2nd team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Dave DeBusschere, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
DeRozan looks it over. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.